What's up, guys? We've got arms and core today, and if you're new here, we get right into it. So let's start out with some jumping jacks. As I'm explaining the first two movements. Don't mind the squeaker in the background. Sorry if your dogs are going crazy. All right, so the way that this works is we work hard for 40 seconds and we rest for 20. Our first movement here is a bicep curl into an overhead press. So I've got two dumbbells in each arm. I'm curling up, flipping my hands, pressing up, flip, down, flip, up. That's move number one. Move number two is a high plank pull through. So you just need one dumbbell for this, and it's gonna be on one side of your body. You're in this high plank. You're gonna take your opposite hand. You can stop those jumping jacks now. Take your opposite hand, reach through, grab that dumbbell, place it on this side. Opposite hand reaches through, pull it here. You've got 40 seconds of that, then we rest. We repeat that 3 rounds, and we are getting started with those bicep curls to the overhead press in 10 seconds. Remember, it's a bicep curl, overhead press. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Curl, flip your hands, press. This is a great movement because it's a compound movement, meaning I've got my biceps involved, I'm getting a shoulder burn. This is also a core workout because we should be keeping our core nice and tight during this to keep good posture. Here we go, 10 more seconds. You know, I was cold when I started this workout, and I already feel like I have to take this long sleeve off. 2, 1, rest. Now you've got 20 seconds of rest, and we're going into that plank pull through. So you just need one dumbbell. I'm going to start with the dumbbell on the right side of me, so I'm going to pull through with my left hand. Starting in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Not rest. Let's go. So remember, it's the opposite hand that pulls that through. You drop it on the opposite side. Hey, Zoe, this is not a game. I know it seems like one. Good work, guys. I know all you probably hear is this dang squeaker. She loves her lamb chop. Keep pushing. You got 7 more seconds here. Thank you, Zoe. They don't really want to listen to you. 2, 1, rest. Now you've got 20 seconds of rest. We're going back to those bicep curls into the overhead press. I am sweating a little bit. Well, maybe one more round, and then I'll get back to taking this thing off. All right, 5 seconds, grab your dumbbells. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Bicep curl into a press. Make sure you flip those hands around so that palms are facing out when you do the press. Palms are facing in when you're doing the bicep curl. Remember, core nice and tight. You may notice when you start to get tired, you arch your back like this. We don't want to do that. Nice, tight core. Your hips stay stacked. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. 20 seconds rest. High plank pull through. Whew. As we're doing these high plank pull throughs, you want to try and keep your hips steady and try not to rock a ton. In 2, 1, let's go. Again, you'll notice as you get tired, you might want to rock like this. We're going to try and keep as steady as we can. Wrists are stacked under your shoulders. We should have a nice flat back here. You can see I'm not dipping. I'm not up in this V. Nice flat back. Good work. This is a combo of your arms and your core. It's one of my favorite movements. 2, 1, rest. Oh, we got a new toy now. 20 seconds, and we've got our last round of bicep curls into the press. Whew. grab those dumbbells. 2, 1, let's go. So, if Zoe will let me talk a little bit here, one of the biggest questions that I get, hey Zoe, can I talk a little bit? I'll hold that thought. You guys can listen to the sound of her broccoli being squeaked. Oh, halfway done, guys. You guys get it. The struggles of working out from home. It's not perfect. It's messy. But you know what? We're getting it done when other people would just use this as an excuse not to do anything. 2, 1, rest. So, while we have a pause, what I was saying with that was, one of the biggest questions that I get is, how heavy of weights should I be using? You want to find a weight that's challenging. By the end of those 40 seconds, like, your arms are pretty much screaming. If you could do another 20 seconds, that means you could probably go up and weight a little bit. Here we go, last round of plank pull-throughs. 1, let's go. Remember, this is just one dumbbell through to the opposite side. Oh, thank you. That's exactly what I needed. Yep, thank you. You're putting it on my back? Thank you. After this round of plank pull-throughs, you're gonna go back into 40 seconds of jumping jacks just for a little cardio burst. Two, 1. Here we go, 40 seconds of jumping jacks, and then you get your true rest where you guys get to grab some water. Here we go, burn these out. Kick the dog toy if you need to. Just gotta move. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Take a true rest right here. Grab some water. Grab some water while I explain the next 2 movements. So same structure. We've got 2 more moves. We've got tricep kickbacks, and we have an overhead dumbbell march. So tricep kickbacks, you're probably going to be using a lighter weight for these. So I'm going to grab my 10s. And I like to hold them like this, where I have my hand on the handle, but I actually like to put my thumb right over where the number is, because I think it gives me some extra wrist support. A tricep kickback. Let me take this off so you guys can see which muscle it's actually supposed to hit. So your triceps are this back part of your arm. So as we're doing a tricep kickback, what we're doing, we're in this bent position, flat back. All that I'm doing is extending. So you can see that back tricep muscle tightening up. We're here. We're coming onto a straight line, and we're here. You should feel it right here. We got 40 seconds of those, and then a marching overhead dumbbell march. It's actually a core movement. We just need 1 dumbbell for this, and what we're gonna do is, just like we did that overhead press before, we're actually just gonna hold this up here. Elbow close to our head. If you need a hand to hold on to something, if not, just balance it out, and we're gonna march. At the 20-second mark, what we're gonna do, we're gonna switch hands, and we're just gonna march. This is great because you have to keep your core nice and tight. So, grab the last sip of water. We are starting out with tricep kickbacks in 10 seconds. Remember, tricep kickbacks will probably be a lighter weight than you use for the march. In, grab your weights, 2, 1, let's go. These should be burning by 40 seconds. Again, back is nice and flat. Ideally, you want to keep what's called a neutral spine, which means wherever my spine is, that's where my head goes. So really, I'm looking at the floor here. If you want to get a little extra burn, do a nice little squeeze at the top. This is one of those movements you do not need to do fast. Actually, when you do it slower, you can create more time under tension, which means more muscle breakdown, which gives your body more of an opportunity to recover afterwards. 2, 1, rest. Now Now again, you might be able to use a slightly heavier dumbbell for this march, but you want to do what's comfortable for you to be able to keep this up, but also keep this locked in. If you're going like this, that's not good for our shoulder. Nice and locked in, ear touches your upper arm. 1, let's go. Right side, and we're marching. Again, nice and slow. If you need to hold on to something for support, that's okay. You want to keep that ear glued to your bicep. In 2, we're switching hands.
I found this on the web.
Siri's talking to me. We're marching. You should feel this in your core. It's a stability movement. It's great for shoulder mobility as well and shoulder stability. 2, 1, rest. All right. 20-second rest, and we're going back to those tricep kickbacks. It's always just playing music for everybody. That's it. She's like, you don't need to play Spotify. I've got the music, Mom. Here we go, 2 seconds. 1, let's go. Remember, squeeze at the top. You should feel it in that back of arm tricep muscle. And as far as the grip, I really like doing this kind of grip. I'm gripped on, my thumb on like where the number is. I just think it helps with my wrist stability as well. Here we go, keep working. 2, 1, rest. Rest for 20. We're gonna grab that heavier dumbbell, go back into those marches. Whew. Everything's a secret core workout because we should be keeping our core tight for everything. Here we go, grab your dumbbell, right hand. And we're up, 2, 1, let's go. Remember, if you're getting tired and you notice this happening, not good. Drop the weight to what you can do. This is less about the weight you use and more about how stable can your core be. In 3 seconds, we're switching hands. 2, 1, switch. If you need to put the dumbbell down to switch, that's fine too. You want to think about your core muscles really pulling up your leg here. 2, 1, rest. Whew. One more round, some jumping jacks. You guys are done for the day. Not that bad, right? Here we go, grab those lighter dumbbells for tricep kickbacks. 2, 1, let's go. So guys, this is my new dumbbell set that I got from Amazon, the one that I posted about. That was on super like Black Friday sale. I'm very, very happy with it. Because there's some things that you just need lighter dumbbells for. Sometimes arms, shoulders, something like tricep kickbacks, you don't need a ton of weight. And I didn't have anything smaller than my 20s. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Whew. Remember, if you're not feeling how I'm feeling right now, up your weights a little bit. Even if it's going up like 1 pound. Or increase the time you're holding for that time under tension. Here we go, last round. Grab your heavy one, right hand. Let's go. March it out. Again, remember, pulling up with those core muscles. Now again, with this movement, you might notice as you start to get tired, not only will that arm play, you might start doing this with your back. Hips stacked over your ankles. Switch left hand. Sorry, I was a little late on that one. The way that this is a core movement is by keeping your posture. Three, 2, back into jumping jacks. Let's go. 40-second burnout. finish with a little sweat here. Zoe got bored of me. She's like, you're just doing that workout thing again. Here we go, 10 more seconds. All right, good work today, guys.